Welcome to another epic edition of Phaser World. It's issue 215 and this week's update is stacked. We're talking mind-blowing sprite counts, shader wizardry, and a game that literally lets you play as a hammer. Yes, you heard that right. Let's dive straight in. Phaser 4 Beta 5 has just dropped and oh boy, it's flexing hard. Thanks to the new sprite GPU layers, you can now animate over 1.4 million sprites without your PC crying for mercy. That's right, 1.4 million. Now picture this, an endless forest with trees swaying, clouds drifting, birds flapping, and your frame rate? Smooth as butter. Check out the Big Forest demo if you want to witness the madness. It's the digital equivalent of stuff in a clown car, but with pixels. And next up, Phaser 4 Shader Guide. Shaders can be intimidating, but fear not. Phaser's new shader guide is here to turn you into a graphics sorcerer. Want to create trippy, mind-bending effects, glowing neon vibes, or maybe make your game look like it was blessed by the pixel gods? This guide covers it all. Powered by a new WebGL rendering system, it's like having a spell book for your code. Except, instead of turning people into frogs, you're making eye candy that will blow minds. Make sure you go check out the full guide in the newsletter below. This is one you do not want to miss. Word Rummy is the latest addictive game to hit Discord. Think of it as a love child between Scrabble and Wordle, but with that sweet competitive edge. Challenge your friends, flex your vocab, and climb the leaderboard without ever leaving your server. It's the perfect way to feel smart and slightly superior to your friends. What's not to love? Check it out in the full newsletter below. And next up, you know the classic Snake game, right? The one that turned our old Nokia phones into legendary gaming devices? Well, imagine building that same game in under 15 minutes without writing a single line of code. I know it sounds like a scam, but it's real. Thanks to AI, Phaser.js, and Superbase, the full stack Snake tutorial shows you how to exactly pull this off. It's fast, it's slick, and yes, it's just as frustrating when you accidentally eat your own tail. This one is such a throwback, you have to check it out. Before we dive into the chunky devlog, there is just one more thing you don't want to miss. Meet Hammer Time, a wild game jam entry where you play as a sentient hammer. Yep, that's the entire pitch and it's glorious. Crafted in just 16 days for the Pirate Software Game Jam, this game is fast-paced, chaotic, and absurdly fun. You're not just using a weapon, you are the weapon. Swing into action, smash everything in sight, and embrace your inner hammer rage. Satisfaction is guaranteed. I gave it a swing myself and it was perfectly paced and polished. I couldn't put it down. Check it out. Now time to pull back the curtain and see what the Phaser dev wizards have been cooking. Rich has been deep in the trenches optimizing the rendering pipeline, experimenting with AI-driven rendering optimizations, and tweaking Phaser's performance to make complex scenes load faster than ever. He's also refining a dynamic asset loader, which intelligently predicts and preloads game assets based on user behavior, cutting load times significantly. Francisco has been working on masterminding the Phaser launcher, streamlining the UI for intuitive workflows, enhancing debugging tools, and adding seamless integration features for game devs. He's currently testing an experimental live reload feature that updates assets in real time without restarting your project. Oh, and still campaigning for a named Phaser Taco Blast processing. Stay tuned. And Arian is pushing boundaries with the Box 2D physics engine. He's fine-tuning collision detection, perfecting dynamic simulations, and adding new debugging overlays that make physics glitches a thing in the past. He's also prototyping soft body physics. Think jiggly, squishy objects that react realistically to forces. And can, fresh off crafting a detailed Discord's activity guide, now laser focus on launcher development. Expect smoother features, robust performance tweaks, and possibly a groundbreaking caffeine intake. Rumor has it he's also dabbling with experimental UI themes for more customizable dev experience. And lastly, Ben's been hard at work. First off, he's introduced Sprites GPU layer. It's a new game object that lets you render backgrounds 100 times faster. That means over 1 million sprites running smoothly thanks to GPU power. Think moving trees, drifting clouds, all with minimal performance hit. Then also drops the Beam Shader Guide to help devs like us create custom shaders easily. Plus, he fixed bugs, improved filters, and tweaks texture orientation for better compatibility with other engines. Massive shout out to Ben for pushing Phaser 4 to the next level this year. He's written a lot, so don't forget to check out the full newsletter in the link below. And that's a wrap for this week. From million sprite forests to hammer-wielding madness and pixel mining tales, Phaser 4 is shaping up to be an absolute beast. If you enjoyed this update, make sure you join our community on Discord for all the latest dev chats, follow us on Twitter for quick updates, and of course, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a beat. Until next time.